Yes, we are back in full effect. No, bombo that. Stop playing, man. No, it's basically like I wanted to come live to share some messages. Behave yourself. Um, I was taking some notes, you know, and every single time when you see me on a screen, maybe it's in a video, maybe it's in a music video, maybe it's in a speech, maybe it's in a worship, maybe it's in whatever it is, expect the unexpectable. And before we're gonna take the thing what I'm having noted down, it's like this. They say always when you least expect it, it will happen. And they say also like if you know that this will happen, it will not happen. Yes? Okay. If you want to have something in your life, doesn't matter what it is, whatever you want in your life, yes. Just work every single day like you just want to work for the work. You don't want to work for what you want. I know for sure that if you work for just what you want, you're not gonna get what you want because you tell yourself already, if I have this, I'm quitting. I'm just working for this. If you're working just for the work, that means that whenever you get whatever you're gonna get, you're just gonna work harder. You're gonna get another thing, you're just gonna work harder. In my consciousness, in my relationship with God, God's speaking to me, and God's telling me like, because you're gonna work harder, I know that I can trust you with a lot of things. Because I know that you will not get lazy. I know that you will not get stagnant. I know that you will not fall back in your old ways. You will make mistakes. I already know that you're gonna make mistakes. I know you better than anyone in this world knows you. But it is not a bad thing to make mistakes. If this mistakes makes you better, it is not a mistake, it is a lesson. So whenever things go left or right, stop stressing. As long as you keep making moves, you know, as long as you stay in tune with the Most High, as long as you stay fly, as long as you got your mind right. Doesn't matter how it looks like, and this is the reality. The devil want to get the best of me, but then I'm like, Jesus has set me free. Ain't no way back in the streets. What a time to be alive, man. Yeah, stay tuned, man. We're gonna have some amazing experiences, and I'm cannot wait to share it with you guys. You're already having the amazing experiences, but we are always working. So it's like, what can I say? As we are always working, it's like there's always some next thing to come because we are always working. We are not never getting stagnant. We're never getting comfortable. Even when the situation is comfortable, we're just never getting comfortable. God is great. All praise. New video clip coming soon. I'm not gonna sleep anytime soon, man. Gonna work on the FX video clip. The editing is done. Now we're gonna add the FX titles, some graphics. It's gonna be some level up from the last clip. Making clips, I like it. It's creativity in another dimension, and I'm grateful that I have the talent from the Most High to make the song, create the beat, all from scratch till the end product. I did it all by myself. If I can do it, you can do it too. It's not about boasting or bragging or capping, it's about inspiring. I was waiting for a long time. The reason why I was not online before, I was waiting on people. I was like talking with people that had studio at home. I know people that video cameras. I know people that had this and this and this. I was waiting on them. I was like, come on, let's work, work, work. but they don't want it as I want it. So what happened? Let's see what the camera is gonna do if I change this. I think this is a little bit better, a little bit. Let's let's check out some thingies. You know, that's really funny. I figured out that I was for a very long time with the camera in the wrong settings. This is why I was like really bright shining, a little bit too much, a little bit too much shining. Let's see. Spot what's happening? What's happening? Yeah, you need to make happiness out of the small things in life. You know why? Because in life, the happiness is in small things. If you are searching for the big thing, you're gonna get the big thing, and then you have the big thing, and then you get depressed. How I know that? Facts on facts on facts. A lot of people they say, "Yeah, now I have the things that I always wanted, and now I'm getting depressed." You know why? Because they don't want the life. They just want the big things. You know. But life is not about the big things. Life is about life. This is a little bit too much again. Okay, I think this is a good section. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, your inner child need to stay alive, man. That's another thing. You know, your inner child need to stay alive because your inner child. This is how you get the magic. You know, a child can imagine everything. For a child, when you are in school, it's like they always say like, yeah, when we were in school we always were thinking that life was like this, and we were thinking that it was like that and like that, and like, oh sheesh, good setting, Cliffy, that everything was possible, and then we are grown ups, and now we are just worrying about bills, and we are just worrying about this, and it was a lie, and life is not what I thought it was. Let me tell you something. Life is what you make it. That you have this as a child, this imaginations that everything is possible, that you just worry about what you're gonna drink today. You just worry about what you have in your mind. Oh, I get home and I'm gonna eat my favorite snacks, or there are some pancakes waiting for me with cheese, or all these kind of things. This is how life should be. I if I can give an advice, if I am a person that you want to get advice from, don't pay attention to anything what's going on in the world. Why? You don't have control over anything what is going on in the world. You know what kind of control you have in this world? What you do, what you say, what you speak, what you spread, and how you show up in the world. This is what you have control over. If you put all your effort in this, what you have control over, and you take your attention and your energy away from what you don't have control over, thank me later. Thank me later. Yeah. And what I want to say today, the main message, and then we're gonna go back in the editing. She is not a gold digger. She holds herself to worldly standards. There are a lot of men, they are complaining about women, they are gold diggers, and a lot of women, they are literally going with men just for the material stuff. You know what is the thing? These girls, women's, they literally have no idea that there is more than that. Trust me, I know what I say. By now, I can say that I have dated women, you know, different ages, different kind of groups, different kind of society ranks, different kind of cultures. They don't know better, you know. You are this different. You have women. They literally just want to date for their own satisfaction. They just want to date for their own satisfaction. Yes, they are not interested in you or what you want or what you need in your life or what your desires are. What No, she is only interested in what is satisfying her, and she is going to go get what is satisfying her, and she is going to do what she has to do to get it. Yes. And I am happy, after so many heartbreaks, after so many situationships, things, and I came to a point in my life that I know for sure, without a single doubt, that I will never allow any woman in my life anymore unless she is the one. How I know that? Because I will know the difference between just a girl that wants to get satisfied or a girl that wants to be with me for me and wants to bring to the table, wants to cater, wants to nurture, all of that. Wants to build, wants to grow, wants to water. Yes. And a woman that wants to accept leadership, wants to accept a masculine man, wants to accept a man that doesn't feel to scream all day long to prove a point, that doesn't feel to prove a point. Yes, it is crazy that as you are young in your teenage years, as a man, as a boy, that you think, oh, these girls and they are hot and they are this and they are that, but these are like worldly thinking. This is worldly thinking because, humbly said, I am now at a stage in my life. I'm not rich. I don't have these materialistic things and stuff, but I'm rich inside. Yes, and when you are really rich inside, a lot of women want a piece of that. A lot of women want a piece of that. You are going somewhere, and this woman, they just want a piece of that, and they let you know that they want a piece of that, and you know what you have inside now, and you know what is the reason why you end up in all these situationships, but you was never getting something out of it because all these girls, women, they just want to get satisfied. They don't are even a little bit interested in what you want, need to serve, or whatever. And every single man is worth it, you know. So if you are with a woman and this woman is not interested in you, she just want to get satisfied, she can go to another man because every man can satisfy a woman. Okay, not every man, but let's be honest. If you want to get satisfied as a woman, there are enough men. They are jumping. They are like on dating sites. They are like, you can go to so many men, and it's like every time when I'm okay, I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna put my guys on game now. I used to be in a time in my life that I was like, okay, I don't want to be with any girls anymore. I just want to find my woman. And what happened in this time, that every single time when I dated a woman and she was nice and she was approaching me nice and you know, she was coming with these tactics and these manipulation things, I was like, okay, maybe it's her. So I was starting to put energy in there and investing in there and you know, and every single time, after a short time frame, I hit a brick wall like, "Pff, wake up, Cliff. This is not her. What are you doing?" And in the beginning stages, I was lying to myself. I was lying to myself like, okay, no, you are seeing it wrong. It feels good, and she make you feel good, and she makes time for you sometimes, and she is available for you sometimes, and she is treating you good sometimes, and she is having what you need in a woman a little bit, not totally, but maybe you should settle for this, but maybe not, but maybe you should settle for this because look what you had in the past, and this is a little bit better than what you had in the past, but we don't settle for this, but time is running, and you are alone, and no. Every single time I hit a brick wall. And every single time when I hit the brick wall, it was hurting because if you are a sensitive man, if you are sensitive, if you have a heart that works, and I have a heart that works, then you can be allowing a woman in your heart. Doesn't you are not so damaged. Okay, you are damaged as F, but it doesn't take away that you want to live life. And a part of life is that someone can hurt you. So you can never, me, I speak for myself, I can never go in a situation in my life like, okay, whatever's gonna happen, I'm not gonna allow someone to hurt because then I miss out on life. But now I am in a stage like, okay, I jump in a situation, you can try to hurt me. If I see that you try to hurt me, it will be the last time that you're gonna be able to try to hurt me. And what I know afterwards as well, it was necessary to go through all these kind of things. Otherwise, I would not have the knowledge and the wisdom what I have now. But the only reason why I did not have the knowledge and the wisdom what I have now is because I did not have an example. If I had an example, a father figure in my life that was showing me things, talking with me about things, it will be different. I literally had with my father not even one single conversation about women or whatever, relationships, whatever. Not one single conversation. So one day I get on my own feet as a child already. And very young, not very young, at 15 years old, I started to mess around with girls. In my opinion, afterwards, it's very young. Because what is a child gonna do with women? But yeah, and I started to get in relationships and blah 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 blah. And they were not good for me. They were like toxic. Yes. I was like not having any good example of what a relationship should be. So I was not even knowing back then that it was toxic. I thought that this was love. Until I was alone a very long time, and that's now. I'm now alone very long time. In the time I had like some girls, women that been with, and not hookups or one night stands, but women that I had like a relationship with maybe in the past, and it come and go and come and go and come and go until I was like, no, I don't want to be in a situationship with some girl and then meeting the right one for me and then feeling some type of way about myself. Not even that she is gonna know about it, but I'm gonna feel some type of way about myself. Like, okay, now you have find a good woman. She is the one for you. You know it for sure. You know the difference now by now. And now you have in your telephone this girl, this girl, this girl, this girl, this girl, this girl, this girl. You're not even seeing her anymore. You don't even talking with her anymore. But she still has access to you in some kind of way. She can text you right now. She can slide in your DM right now. I was like, okay, I need to make something out of this. Doop, 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 all gone, doof. I, with my things, what I do, I believe that everyone can benefit from the things what I bring in this world. So I have shared with some girls what I do, just to share to them because I really think that they can benefit from it. And even this kind of conversation, what I have with myself right now, it's like you will see the reflection on the other side. Like a lot of people, they will gonna pretend like this, or they're gonna, they're gonna make it look like that. But this is the reality, Guys going through these kind of things, And at the end of the road, you're gonna find out like this girls, bro. Bro, a king is a king, a queen is a queen. You know, a girl sees a man and she knows that this man is a king. She's not gonna tell this man is a king if this man doesn't know that he's a king. And this is where we guys go wrong. We're gonna play small for a woman to make the woman feel good. Bro, you are a king. What you gonna do with this woman, bro? What is this woman bringing to your castle? How you gonna build an empire with this woman? What are you doing with this woman? And this is how I start looking at it. Like, I don't want Beyonce, bro. I don't want the perfect picture, you know. But if I need to play small to make the woman feel good, bro, it doesn't work like that. I need to play hard, you know, for building and striving to become and striving to build and striving to create, and you know, for us. And if a woman gets insecure by that and is gonna try to compete with you, and you need to prove a point and you need to like over explain, that's not how it's supposed to be. So when I realized all these kind of things, I realized also like it is not worth to be with all these kind of girls. I have so many opportunities to be with girls, but I don't want, because I know that it's not gonna lead to nothing. It did not in the past, and if you have experienced some things, then you know that there's a lesson in there. So if you're gonna repeat the cycle, it is like you're gonna expect that you're gonna do the same thing, but you get a different kind of result. That is fucking insane. This is literally the concept of being insane. You do something the same way, but you expect a different kind of result. You're not going to the gym, but you expect to get fit. You are never going to the gym. You are fat. Yes? Now you expect that something is going to change when you keep not going to the gym. You are drinking everyday alcohol and you want to get a clear mind. But you keep drinking alcohol and you expect to get a clear mind. Insane. So, yeah, I'm amazed by the fact that I can stay away from these girls, because they are hungry nowadays. They are not hiding it, you know, and this it's strange that I talk these kind of things in the camera right now, because I was never expecting that I will come to this point in life. Yes, and I'm gonna put my guys on game, because this women, they count on us. Yes, they count on us. But if we're not doing our part, on what they gonna count on themselves? Yeah, women are equal to men. When someone comes breaking my house, I'm gonna kill this person, not my woman. I'm gonna tell my woman, go there, hide with the children. I'm gonna take care of that, you know, and she gonna know that it will be taking care of that, you know. If there is like is any kind of situation, and there need to be strategical thinking and fast action, and you know, there need to be man work done. It's not for a woman to do that. We live in a world where people say, yeah, women to be able to do that as well. You know why? Because we have weak men. Their men are weak. So many videos on internet you can see people go like boxing and they go do like MMA. They are full of tattoos and they're but when it comes to the point, they are not like that. They are not about that. They are not about that. And this is the world where we live in. It is fake. It is fake. It is a facade. It is fake. And I can know. I go all by myself everywhere. I can know. You know, I can know. All by myself, I go everywhere. Every single country where I've been all by myself. You know, and I've been in situations. I was in Bulgaria. In Bulgaria, I'm in a club there in Sofia with a friend of mine. The friend of mine was like a little bit tipsy, I think. Suddenly, I get surrounded by like 8 Bulgarian men, like big men. I'm not joking. I'm not making this up. So they're like barking in my face. The friend of mine, he was smaller than me. I was like a little bit huge that time. You know, I was training. This friend of me come in front of me and he's like barking to this guy's back, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing, man? You make it even worse. Afterwards, I'm talking with this man. The men, they are going away. Afterwards, we get outside of the club. They try to follow us and stuff. But I don't know. Maybe this is all my body language. They move away, and I am not even really a crazy guy or something. But I'm able to do crazy things. You know, And so I have been in a lot of situations with a lot of men, a lot. They are seem to be big and they seem to be able to do something crazy, but when it comes to the point, they are not about that. And this is the fact, you know. And I also believe it is God, God is protecting me because I never have the intention to hurt someone. I never have the intention to do something bad to someone. But if someone touch this, my people, or someone try to come at me, it's a problem. It's a problem because I am literally having a beast inside of me, and I am every day going to the gym trying to humble that beast down, calm that beast down. But deep, deep, deep down, I am hoping that there's one day that I can let that beast out. But at the same time, I want to be peaceful, because I'm not coming from peace. I was born in chaos. I was raised in chaos. I thrive in chaos, and I need to work on myself to thrive in peace. So every time when someone try to come at me, I'm like, bro, let me in my peace, man. Let's not go there. You can smack me in my face. I will not even get mad at you. I will not even get angry at you. But when something in my head switch, bro, there's no way back. There's no way back. And I think that people see that in my eyes. Even when I want to leave, like the mafia where I was in, like people came to my house with guns to kill me. This is something in my eyes they left. And so I have many stories, many stories. But yeah, let's see. Maybe I have some notes left, and then we're gonna break it down because I'm tired. But I first need to do something. Things. Okay. They will hate you. They hated Jesus first. The reason why people are gonna hate on you is not because you shine. It's not because you have a greatness inside of you. It's because you follow Jesus. It's because you do the right thing. It's because you are literally trying to do the right thing. It is because of God that I am not fornicating. It is because of God that I am not hooking up with girls. It's because of God that I am not, going to parties and stuff and do all these kind of things. It's not because of me. It's not because of I want to have a future. It has nothing to do with my future. If it was about my future only, I can do whatever I want and still get my future. Because what my future is about is not so much things. I don't want so much things. You can get a lot of roots in life to get there. Every single person I know is taking these kind of routes and get there. But I want to do it the right way, God's way. And that's making it different. I don't want anything in my life that doesn't come from God. I don't want any friendship, any relationship that is not coming from God. So this is also the reason why I'm most of the time alone, because I said it before, 99% of the interactions that you have with people you are not supposed to have. When you are favored by God, you are also favored by the devil, and the devil uses everything and everybody to come at you. If you are in the gym, people come to you, bro, shut up, I don't know you, I don't know what you want from me, I don't want nothing from you, and I'm not a mediocrity person. I am a deep person. I have a lot to offer. I have a rich soul. It's expensive to be in my presence. It's expensive to be in my life. People know that they cannot pay the price. And yeah, this is basically, it's not no rocket science, man. And everyone can be awesome in this life. I always say this. Every single person can be awesome in this life. There's no one that cannot be awesome, great. But you need to do something. And what it is, what you need to do, only God knows. And you need to go to God for the answer. A lot of people, they think that you can do whatever you can do to other people, hurt people, hate people, shame people, blame people, and this is gonna cause some better things in your life, bro, sis, king, queen. It's not gonna do nothing in your life. Okay, world is made to fall away from God, and it is true. The world is not created and designed in a way to fall away from God, but the things that are happening in this world is literally driving you away from God. Smoking is normal, drinking is normal, fornicating is normal, hooking up with girls is normal. You are young, you still have yeah. Oh, you You are not married, you are not this age, and you can still do these kind of things. It's not normal. Why is it not normal? God's word says it's not normal, but the world says it's normal. And so there are a lot of things this world is making it normal, normalizing it. A lot of people, they are growing up with the ideas like it is normal. So we have a society that is living in sin. If you live in sin, day by day you get away from God. Yes? Day by day you feel miserable, and that's what people don't understand. You know why I shine like this? I don't live in sin. I have my mistakes. I have my mistakes. You know, but if I make a mistake, I learn from the mistake. I don't repeat it again. I repent. I humble myself by God, and I go on my knees. I pray. But a lot of people in this world, and this is not to judge, this is just stating facts, man. A lot of people in this world, they are living in sin. They know it, and they don't care. Why? They hate God. They are against God. Or they pray to a false God, or they have false idols, or they don't even know that they're living in sin. They don't even know that they are living in sin. When I was living in sin, I knew that I was living in sin. I choose to live in sin. I was consciously making the choice to live in sin. Why? Because I thought that this was normal. I grew up with people that was behaving in certain kind of ways, living certain kind of lifestyles that I could never expect in my wildest dreams that I could come here and living this lifestyle what I live now. There's no single person where I come from that made it so far. Maybe they have more money, maybe they have more this, maybe they have more that, but they never made it so far. You know why? They also are not aware of the fact that they're living in sin and that it is wrong. They are aware of the fact that they live in sin, but they don't know that it is wrong. I know guys, they pray, they go to the church, they read the Bible, but they're living in sin. They don't know that it is wrong. I know I have my Islamic brothers, my Christian brothers, my Jewish brothers living in sin, don't know that it is not normal because everyone around them is doing it. Maybe their parents even had the example. Maybe they have an uncle that is like a big drug dealer or something. This. They don't know that it is not normal. They are thinking that, okay, this is the life. This is life. This is what life is about. Okay, we are living in a sinful world. We have our sins. We pray. We go to the mosque. We go to the church. We don't know what the future will bring. Maybe tomorrow I'm getting shot dead, and a lot of my friends, they are getting shot dead. My friends in the past. Yes, sometimes I put the television on and I see, oh, is it not that guy from back in the days? Ah, that's the guy from back in the days. I have a picture with him, bro. It is crazy. This is why I do what I do. It is needed in this world. We live in a world, it's not okay. And I went through things. You cannot see it on me, thank God for that. We all go through things, but what I went through is different. Now I can tell you is different. The only reason why I'm alive is because of this. The only reason why I'm alive. I'm not alive to live my life. It sounds strange, but it is the reality. I will get the beautiful things in my life because God is great. I have the beautiful things in my life because great. God is great. You will see what is gonna happen next anytime soon. You know, very, very soon. But the things that I'm gonna get in my life is just for the pain what I went through. I went through a lot of pain. Just for that, I will get some good things in my life. Just for that. Not because of me, not because of that. Because of God is great and He don't forget you. If you push through the struggle, to the adversity, to the dark times, God doesn't forget you. The world can forget you. You can go rock bottom. You can go to the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst in this world, and the world can let you down. The world. You can turn your phone on and you will be like, huh, no one is texting me, no one is calling me. God is watching. And there will be a day that God is gonna pay you back for all those things that you went through. This is for every single person. I'm not an example. I'm not something that you are not. You are not something that I am not. We are not the same. Because everyone is great in his own way. But you need to pay first. It's not easy, but it's not impossible. My mother always told me the easy things in life are not worth it. She was right. You can get everything in life easy. A million, you can get it easy. Woman, you can get it easy. Money, you can get it easy. But all the things that you get easy is not worth it. The things what is hard to get, they are worth it because they stay. Also, what my mother told me. The easy things in life, don't stay. The hard things in life, they will stay. And this is worth it. Because you will value it every day. And these easy things would come, and I speak out of experience because a lot of things in my life they came easy. You don't validate it. You don't value it. It's like you don't care about it. It's like filling a void in yourself. I know people they make 100,000 euros in a week. They're jealous of what I have. But what do I have what you don't have, bro? Ask them. I cannot answer that question. People show money in my face for what, bro? Ask them. I cannot answer that question. In my eyes, if you have to show with any materialistic stuff, there's something going on. But you don't want to get exposed. Because when it gets exposed, you don't come out of your house anymore. I know that for sure because I used to be that guy. Go to the city, buy everything what I want. Walking with bags, so many bags that my arms hurt. Why? For what kind of reason? Back then I was like, I don't even know why I do this. Now I know. To cover up the pain, to cover up the shame, to cover up a lot of things. But you cannot cover up things for God because God sees everything. God knows everything. And this sounds funny. God, 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 God. Ha ha ha. You will see yourself. Everyone will see themselves. And I will keep talking. I will keep posting. I will keep improving. I will keep on getting better. People will get a message sooner or later. I don't worry about that. Until that time comes, keep on going strong. And I hope that everyone that follows watching is doing the same. Because it is not easy in this life, We have every day a battle to fight. Every single day when we wake up, we have a battle to fight. I know. I know. I know. You thought that you overcame this. You thought that you was, I'm back in it. I'm doing it the same thing. What I thought I was never gonna do again, I'm doing it again. Now I'm talking so smart about all kind of situations, but tomorrow maybe I make a slip. The devil gets me. Boom. I did not pray, or I was not close to God, or I was not humble. God's gonna use that situation to teach me a lesson. If you go to things in your life, God allow it to happen. Know that. So if you stay close to God, you obey God, and this is very important. If you stay close to God, you obey God. Why would God allow a situation to happen? Just to make it happen? No. I went through a lot of heavy things in my life. Why? God allowed it to happen. Why? I was stubborn. I did not want to listen. I was thinking that I knew it. But the reality, you don't know what you have to know until God shows. And God, when God will show, is when God will show. So always stay close. Always stay obedient. Because you will never know what is the missing ingredient. You want to make some nice recipe, yes? You have it all figured out. Boom, 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 boom. Everything chopped up, tick, 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 everything cut. Now you are cooking. Salt, pepper, garlic, onions, everything. Hey, there's a missing ingredient. What's the missing ingredient? You don't know. You are thinking and you cannot figure it out. You're starting searching on the internet, you cannot figure it out. To get the missing ingredient, you need to go to God. Bro, God will move mountains. The impossible will be possible. Just keep watching what I'm posting. Just keep watching the website. Just keep watching. I am not full of myself that I am online on the internet. I am not full of myself that I am posting things. It is just to show what faith does. If you really believe in God, what it does. It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with materialistic things. Because happiness in life is not in the materialistic things. My ultimate life will be having a house somewhere in the world, doesn't matter where I can be with my family, my children, my wife. And besides of this house, I don't need the car. I don't need a lot of possessions. Why? Bro, I have a passport. I want to go to some nice country, see some things. I just take passport. I go to some places. I need transportation. I don't need car. I pay taxi. I get private driving. I want to whatever kind of services you want in this world, whatever kind of things you want in this world. If you can pay for it, you can get it. You don't have to own it. You don't have to need to have the possession. I don't need to have a lot of clothes. If I have a special occasion, I go shopping there and I buy this kind of suit and I go there. Yay, I'm him. Humble, humble. Humble, humble. They will never recognize me anymore. God said, you know. And I just want to show people what will happen in your life when you do the right thing, because it was a long way. It was a very long way. It was a very long way. Every man and woman want the right thing, but the devil is a liar. Every single man wants to get married, wants to get children, wants to build an empire with this woman. Every woman wants to get children, wants to find a man, wants to be a queen. There's no exception. There is no exception. But the devil's a liar. So nowadays we have girlfriend, boyfriend. How long you are together? Yeah, we are 6 years together. Why are you not married? Yeah, yeah, but we are thinking about it, and bro, the devil's a liar. I was listening to a man, and the man told, like, if you are 18 months with a girl together and you are not married, leave her alone. Bro, we live in a world where people are 10 years boyfriend, girlfriend, they have children, everything, house, everything together, everything. They are not married. Marriage is a gift from God, it is a blessing. This is how you're gonna know if this person is for you or not. Marriage. You're not gonna know it by not getting married and being in fear and being afraid and being anxious for the rest of your life. I will never be with a woman that I'm not gonna marry in my life. Never in my life. It's not gonna happen. Why? This is not how God designed it. Why we have so many broken families? So many. So many. So many. Of all my friends, what I had in my life, you know what they say, friends end. So what I had in my life, I know so many, they come out of broken families. So many. It is not a mystery. It is not a secret. I had a conversation lately with a girl out of Germany. She was like, I was talking to her and I was like talking about God. She started mocking God and stuff. No worries. I'm not gonna get mad at you because you mock God. It's your problem. And I was like telling her, like, the reason why people are not having healthy families and stuff is because they are getting away from God. It's true. To get healthy families, you need to follow the guidelines from God. You need to follow God's principles. Because God's principles, they are the reason why people will do the right thing. Not because of people. Not because of people, they found each other and they are perfect match together and they are gonna make a beautiful marriage. No, doesn't work like that. The man is fearing of God. This is the reason why the man will not cheat. This is the reason why the man will not go seek pleasures outside marriage. This is just a minor thing. This is the reason why the man will fulfill his duties in the marriage. Whatever it takes. Doesn't matter how the man feels. If the man is doing his part and the woman is also fearing God and also following God, the woman doesn't have to do a lot. The woman is not to do a lot. It is the truth that the men do a lot. The woman is just being a woman. This is the reality. The man is need to do this, need to work, need to build, need to create, need to provide, need to protect. I'm not saying that the woman's task, what the woman has to do, not is not so heavy. Getting a child and it's not minor things. Yes, but if you don't have the God's principles, if you don't have God's guidelines, that means that the man is gonna do what he wants to do, and the woman is gonna do what she wants to do. How is it gonna end? Not well. And we find out. Look at what's happening in the world. Why people are not understanding this kind of thing? Why people don't understand these kind of things? My parents, they get divorced when I was 1 year old. I've never seen my parents together in one room. Okay, all my life, 26 years old, I have seen my parents maybe 5 hours. 5 hours of all my life, 5 hours together in one room. And I'm not the only one. It is time that things are going to turn around. And I'm going to lead by example. Why? Because God says so. Someone needs to lead by example. And a lot of people, they are living a best life, good life, but they don't care about other people. Unfortunately, I care about other people. I care about the future generations that come after me. Example, my son, my daughter, they're gonna go to school, and at school they're gonna meet boys and girls. If my family is straight, if my family is straight, we have everything figured out. Yes, that's a minor thing. It will be like that because God says so. They going to school and they end up with people like how I grew up. They're gonna end up in the classroom with people that I grew up. So the cycle is gonna repeat again. How are we gonna stop that the cycle is gonna repeat again? Leads by example, not just be an example, live your best life, disappear of the world. Like, I'm happy that God did not bless me before. If God blessed me before, I will get the back and I will disappear. I will get the back and I will disappear. I will get the back and I will disappear. Really, you know, I was in the Rolex store. I was like, I'm gonna buy this Rolex. I was really not thinking about a lot of things in this world. But now I came to the understanding, like, if you as a person in this life get so blessed that you get the opportunity to do beautiful things, do great things, that means that you need to use all these kind of things to put it in work for the great. Oh, you got 1 million. This million is not yours. This million is destined for everything what God is gonna push you towards doing with it. It's not for you. It is not for you. If God tell you, okay, today you can buy this, you can buy this, you can buy this. But it's not for you to spend to the max. It is not even for you to spend. Money is not to spend. And I learned this lesson after all these kind of purchases what I have made in my life. Money is not to spend. Money is to put in God's hands, and God will lead you do this, do this, do this. Like this investments, what I made with this equipment, and you will see what's gonna happen next. Stay patient. Yes, it's because of I put it in God's hands, and I let God decide what's gonna happen. Otherwise, it was never gonna happen. What's gonna happen? I'm tired. We're gonna do the last one, then we're gonna quit it for today. Okay, God's blessings. God's blessings. Blessings from God. Why God bless people? It has nothing to do with you deserve to be blessed. It has nothing to do with you have earned the blessing. It has nothing to do with you. Really. I know that by now. If God bless someone, it is to share. If God bless you like it's crazy, if God is gonna bless you crazy, if God is gonna bless you crazy, well, that means that people gonna look at you and people gonna see, hey, you are blessed by God. You are blessed by God. God is real. Yes? God doesn't bless you to be like, you get blessed, buy a Lambo, buy this, buy a Rollie. No, that is not the blessing from God. So what I want to say with this as well, not everyone that has a successful business, not everyone that has a beautiful house, a beautiful woman, a beautiful this, beautiful that materialistic stuff is a blessing from God. Matter of fact, I said it before. I know that people from God, they are not living for this financial things, materialistic things. Only people from the devil need this kind of thing. Not from the devil, but people that are not getting the blessings from God need to these things to convince themselves that they are living in a blessing. A true blessing from God is on the inside. It is your heart. Yes. In this life, you can buy lungs. You can buy you can buy everything. Everything in this life has a price tag. What doesn't have a price tag is your soul, your spirit, your insights. When you have nothing in this world, like if you think about it, someone that is blind, someone that has no arms, no legs, nothing, this person can be more happy in life than you what that has everything. Just think about that, and we're gonna close it for today. Stay blessed, stay fly, mama, boom, boom, yeah. We are back soon. God said, stay fly.